Hey guys, Tom here, I hope you're well. Here today doing a review of the Triumph Rocket 3. This bike's been kindly lent to me by the guys over at Laguna Motorcycles in Maidstone, so if it's a bike you're interested in, then please do check them out. So, finally on the Rocket 3. We had some good weather today, so I thought perfect opportunity to take it out. So, 2,500cc. Now, to give you some perspective, I think the most common, my most watched videos have been the Honda Rebel 500 and then the MT10. So if you take the Honda Rebel plus two MT10s, that's the level of CC that we've got in this one bike. It is an absolute beast of a machine. So there's three versions. You've got the R version, which is this one, and then also the GT one, which is sitting more upright. So a few bits about it. So this one here, 19.5 grand buying this one. It comes in red or black. I think I prefer it in the black. I've not seen it apart from online on the black, but I think I would go for it in the black personally. What other things about it can we go? Yeah, so 2,500cc, 167 brake horsepower, 221 newton meters of torque. But it is a heavy machine. I mean, we're looking at 291 kilograms dry. Just checking my notes there. Seat height is 773 millimeters. I think it's one of those things where some people sit on them and they prefer either the this version or the GT, and it is down to leg length. I'm 6 foot and I feel comfortable on both of them, to be honest. These are slightly adjustable as well. I think you can put these slightly higher. I think there were two positions or slightly further back, and then you have on the GT version, they're just the feet are forward. They're more sort of here is where you're looking at, and then the handlebars come back farther. In terms of the brakes, we've got these big old Brembos at the front. Now these are Brembo M 4.30 Stylema monoblock calipers. They've got loads of stopping power. They're absolutely fine. Been riding around with them and no issues with the brakes at all. Haven't tried out the back brake yet. I'll give that a bit more of a go when I'm riding on it again. Let's fire up the screen. Oh, shaft drive as well. Forgot to mention that. Key. Love having shaft drive. It is keyless ignition, but I'm just going to be 2 seconds starting this up. There we go. So screen starts but so this is the same as on the Scrambler, the 1200 Scrambler. So it has, you know, fuel range. You've got your rider modes. You've got a few different rider modes. You've got rain, road, sport, and then a custom as well. We've then got all the details on the side here. So range, MPG 38.5 on that. It's a 18 litre fuel tank. This one is. So our range at the moment is 86 miles. Let's fire up. We're in neutral. Oh, I need to hold the clutch in on a Triumph. Always forget that. So this is the exhaust note. I'll give it a little rev. It sounds it sounds all right, but I think considering, you know, it is the highest capacity bike on the market, I feel the note should just be a bit more grunty. I feel it should have something a bit more about it. I have seen an exhaust that Arrow make for the TFC version of this. They may have an option which comes out at some point. Right, I'm going to jump back on this. Hope you enjoy the ride, but it's a monster, absolute monster. Okay, I've just done my walk around and I realised I forgot to mention two things. One, look at that tyre, 240mm across, mental, huge. And second, look at these little bits here for your pillion. They fold out quite nicely, and then there, tucked away. Right, let's jump back on. Okay, so we are here on the Triumph Rocket 3, the R version. The absolute beast of a machine. So even this guy's looking, thinking, what the hell is that? It is a beast. So we're going to be doing a real life test. I'll be going out through town, bit of dual carriageway. I think I'm going to head over towards Canterbury actually. I won't go into Canterbury, we'll just go sort of around near Canterbury. There's nice villages around there, nice road on the motorway, to kind of feel what this is like. It's definitely different. No, it's not feeling intimidating to me at all at this stage. It does feel like it's got a lot of power. The seat is, I mean, this is the R version. The seat's kind of holding me quite firmly in, which I quite like. The throttle is, feels good actually. It's not stupid or anything. It's not twitchy. We're in road mode at the moment. We'll stick it into sport mode at some point, I'm sure. I've got to try a bit of filtering then, but I don't really like filtering when there's an ambulance around. I feel a little bit cheeky if they're trying to get through and I'm filtering behind them. Alright, let's try and filter through here. It's quite wide actually. Wider than I was expecting. I mean, I can usually filter these sort of gaps pretty easy, but I'm not going to get through that one. Or maybe I will. Let's squeeze it. Oh, he's moving over. Cheers, mate. Oh, come with that. There we go. Bit difficult to lean the bike like that, really, because it's got a bit of weight behind it, and probably a little bit risky to do that. Oh Jesus, that is quick. That just took off instantly. I didn't even mean to put a lot of power on it. It was just oh, that felt good. That did feel good. We're going to have some fun with this. It is off like a rocket, that is for sure. It is quick. Right, let's try out the cruise control. I don't know how to do this. Right, on cruise control, note that in it. Oh, there you go. Cruise control is set, and then I can up it. Okay, so cruise control at 70 there. So to set that, it's a case of pushing down on this side here, and then you can up and down. I don't know how we cancel it. We'll figure that out in a minute. Probably just pull the clutch and we'll do it. But cruise control, quite nice. Gives you an opportunity, I think, to, you know, just rest your wrist a little minute. Relax. Yeah, if I pull the, oh, that didn't work. Let's I don't know how to cancel it. I don't know if I'm cancelled or not. Okay, so very comfortable. on the motorway. Yeah, I can't quite figure out how to turn off cruise control. Have I done it? No, I haven't done it. I cannot work out how to turn it off. Or maybe I'll push this button. No, that's just the indicators. So maybe a double click, double up. Cruise control, I do not know how to get that off. Apart from a little bit of brake, obviously takes it off there, but always like to have a button as well. Right, let's get off the dual carriageway. It's windy and it's a bit boring. Let's find some more exciting roads. The exhaust has got quite a nice rumble, but I think it could be better really. For the amount of power that you've got in this, I feel it deserves something more growly, more impactful. I'm sure there's aftermarket options available. I did see the aftermarket Arrow available. Well, I say aftermarket, it's on the TFC version. Which I'm sure they'll have one at some point, which they'll be bringing out, because it does need something. Christ, the power of this! It is very quick. And it feels, it's not just that it feels quick, it's got loads of force behind it. You know, kind of, because it is such a heavy machine, it just feels different. It doesn't just feel like a quick bike, it feels like a very powerful bike, if that makes sense. Very nice in these bends, handles them easily, they're not too tight as well. I don't know if how it'll be on the tight bends. I feel it's these longer ones which are instantly feeling good. You know, it is quite laborious getting it into a bend. It doesn't seem to flick into it like a smaller bike. Let's talk a bit about the cockpit space, the screen and everything that we've got here. So the screen we've got is the same as on the 1200 Scrambler, which I actually took out. It's the first bike I took out properly for a review, I suppose. Which is good. It's very clear, it's got everything you need. We've got different rider modes, we've got our fuel range, we've got our gear indicator, got our speedo. Absolutely fine. It also connects up to a GoPro as well, so you can see sort of what your GoPro battery's on, or you can start recording and stop recording with it as well. I've never used that function of it, you know, even though I make videos on bikes. I don't know if it's a function I would really use that much, just because I've got a well, I would question whether it's working quite a bit, I suppose. I always worry about things not recording, but yeah, I'm sure it works fine. The mirrors that we've got, these are very good, very clear, perfect sort of size really as well. The actual tank in front of you, I mean, it's huge. I can't remember how big it was. I thought it was like about 19 litres or something like that, but you know, in terms of actual dimension size wise, it feels big in a good way. It feels a bit like I'm mounting some a big booty lady, and if you like that sort of thing, then I'm sure you'll like this. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. In terms of gears, I mean, there's power all the way through. I mean, I'm in 4th here. I could be in 5th, I could be in 6th, I could be in 3rd. It doesn't really seem to matter. I mean, here I am in 5th, you know, no issues. It's just exactly the same, really. A lovely, beautiful day. Look at that, though. Nice bit of greenery. Oh, bumpy road. Did you see that pothole just then? That nearly had us. I keep forgetting about 5th and 6th. I mean, I don't know why they're there, really. You just don't need them. You just don't need them. You're in 4th. You're running out of road already. It's an easy bike to ride quick, this. Surprisingly easy. I thought this would be a bit more tricky to ride. I don't know why. I thought it'd be a bit heavier, a bit more intimidating. But my God, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really do make some incredible bikes. Oh, I could have taken that corner better. I need to learn this road and ride it more. Oh, bad road service. I jumped up into 5th at the end there, but you really don't need to. This bike in 4th, you are able to do everything you want. My only gripe is that I think I would like some heated grips. My hands are a little bit cold. What is it? It's about 14 degrees, something like that. I think some heated grips would be nice. Literally every single piece of traffic I see ahead of me, within seconds I am up with it, behind it, pushing it, ready to pass. God, this is not a bike you want to hang around on. You just think to yourself, oh, I want to be up with that traffic, and you're there instantly. The bike just goes. Well, I'm going to talk about some of the let's chat about this as an everyday bike. You know, I suppose I'm starting my concluding thoughts a little bit. So I'll be honest, I didn't really want to like this bike. I kind of thought it was just a little bit too silly on the numbers. It is an expensive bike as well, at 19.5 grand. You know, it wasn't a bike that I was really, I was excited about riding it, but at the same point I was kind of thinking I wasn't going to like it that much. how wrong have I been? I mean, I don't know if it's in part because we're entering the spring now. Road conditions are really, really good. We've finally got some grip on the road, and we haven't had for months on end. So that, coupled with having a powerful bike, that big fat 240mm tyre, it's a wonderful place to be right now. Comfort of it, I'm so comfy. This seat is absolutely wonderful. It really is. It's so plush around my butt. I mean, my butt is loving it. My measurements, I don't know if I mentioned at the start, I'm 6 foot tall. I've got an inside leg measurement of 33 inches and I weigh about 90 kilos, and for me this bike fits absolutely fine. The GT version felt really comfortable to me as well when I sat on it. I haven't ridden that yet, but I mean, what the hell, it just goes. But no, this is really comfortable, and I kind of, when looking at the two of them, I kind of thought the GT would be the one that I'd go for. However, I think it might be this one now. I am going to try the GT as well, but riding this, it feels absolutely marvellous. It really, really does. In terms of presence on the road, yeah, you're big, you've got presence. We had a guy earlier on who was looking at the bike as well for quite a while when we were pulling out at the start of the ride, because it is quite a unique looking bike. It looks like an absolute beast. I think the most beautiful one is the TFC version. I really do like the way the TFC version looked, with a lot of black and then some little gold detailing on it as well. I thought that looked really, really good. I don't think any of those are still available, but they're cool. Exhaust, I think the exhaust needs to be just a little bit more for what it is. It's not a bad bike, a bad exhaust note at all. It's just, for a bike like this, I feel that it deserves something more with the exhaust note, because it is the biggest CC bike that you can buy currently, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure about that. God, the road is absolutely crap conditions. I don't know if you're still on the potholes, if they'll all come through. But as a bike to have for going out on, yeah, man, it is good. It ticks a lot of boxes. It ticks that fun weekend ride. It ticks wanting to go out for something sporty, because it is a sporty feeling bike. It ticks the going for a cruise ride. I don't know what it's like for luggage. There'll probably be some luggage options that you can get for it. Pillion on the back, yeah, you're gonna absolutely, you've got buckets of power. You're never gonna have an issue with a Pillion on the back. One of the things about it, this I'm a bit upset. I think I'm coming to the end of my fun roads. I don't know what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can find some more on the way back. Though I have had this bike for a little while. Thank you, Lagunas. What we'll do, we'll take it back down through town and do a little bit more filtering and just see how that is. Okay, so taking it back, we'll do a bit more filtering, but man, what an absolutely awesome bike. Like I said, I didn't want to like this bike, but I really do love it. Sports mode is brilliant. It's always good when you can notice the difference between different modes, and yeah, there is one with sports mode. I mean, it's already pretty nuts. It just takes it a little bit further. But what's really amazed me about this bike is it is not difficult to ride. It's not intimidating. The power all makes sense. It's not too heavy either. I mean, yeah, like I said, I've got long legs. I've got feet down here. I'm very comfortable. It's a low seat height, but it doesn't feel too much from moving around. Which I would have thought it would have been. I mean, the last rocket, I think this is 40 kilos lighter than the last rocket, which some people said the weight was a bit too much of. I mean, this feels absolutely fine. I really do want one of these. I really do. Wonder what I'd replace it with in my garage though. Oh, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. I've got a friend, well, a guy I know who he's got the bobber black, and he's thinking about getting rid of that and putting the money towards one of these. And it's a really good shout actually, because a lot of what you get from a bobber, you know, those sort of, you know, fun weekend rides around, you're gonna get with this. You know, it is such a good bike. It's pretty pricey. How much is it? Like 19 and a half, which, you know, that's quite a bit of money. I mean, you're looking at some of the bigger Harleys, I suppose, for that kind of money. What else? How much does the H2 go for? I'm not entirely sure how much the H2 goes for. Oh, let's see if we can filter down here a little bit. Yeah, but I mean, price, it's in line with other stuff, I suppose, which is of that kind of irk. I don't know if I used the word irk correctly there. I don't use the word irk a lot. But no, great bike. I like it. Hey, look, I mean, we're filtering okay here. We had some people sort of be quite courteous to us and let us go through. That guy let me out before. Yeah, no problems at all. So yeah, many thanks to Lagunas. If you are in the Maidstone area and this is a bike you're interested in, please do go and check them out. They've got loads of bikes down there, and they are a great bunch. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button, maybe comment and say hello, or subscribe for my future content. And yeah, I'll catch you for the next one. Cheers, bye.